Hi. Now this is interesting because I heard so many students let me know that, like the McDonald's coffee case, and we're going to discuss that. Ouch, the coffee's hot. Very, very interesting. So is a product supplier expected to anticipate that its product may be used in ways that it does not intend? And think of the McDonald's coffee in your mind right now. You know, is McDonald's expected or anticipating that there will be someday some lady that's going to get burned because the coffee is too hot, when most of us, at least as far as I know, everybody likes their coffee hot. And we're going to go into that. Now, according to the Uniform Commercial Code, which is a code, that means it's a national, every state in the United States has this code, and it's between vendors. How we're supposed to behave, between vendors. And when you sell goods that are merchantable, are reasonably fit for the ordinary purpose for which such goods are used. And again, think of the coffee. You're supposed to be drinking the coffee, and it's supposed to be hot. Think of a chair. You're supposed to be sitting on the chair. And that is when an implied warranty between the seller and the purchaser. And for many, many years we had beware buyer, but I think when it comes today, especially in product liability, it's only beware seller, because that's what the law really is saying. So an implied warranty or merchantability imposes on the merchant liability of the safe performance of the product, which is the privity of contract, the seller. It makes no difference whether the merchant knew or should have known or discovered of the fact that makes the product unsafe. It doesn't matter. It sells the product, and if you think of Home Depot and think of Staples and Costco, all these people, these big outlet sales, that they selling product, that the person is just a salesperson. And sometimes when I go to buy something and I ask questions because of my background of legal reasoning, they right away refer me to the manager because they don't know the answer. They don't know about the ordinary purpose of the product. Can this product be used this way? Can I add this software when I buy a computer? Right away they refer me. So the merchant is liable in either situation. However, merchants are not absolute insurer against all accidents arising in a connection with the sale of goods. For example, a bar of soap is not unmerchantable merely because a user could slip and fall by stepping on it. A banana skin, sometimes my son has all these ideas because he wants to get money to pay for his college. And he would say, Mom, let's go to Pathmart and you eat the banana and then you drop the skin of the banana, and I walk right behind you and I slip on the banana skin, and I can sue the store for negligence. Does not mean now because he got hurt on the banana slip, and of course he wants to go half and half, which is unethical according to lawyers' ethical codes, and I wouldn't do that anyhow. But these are the things that it comes up all the time. Because he got hurt does not mean now that they're going to stop selling bananas. That's really what it means. A product supplier is generally required to expect reasonably foreseeability or foreseeable misuse, and to design products that are either safe when misused or market with some protective device. And again, if the device, the protective device or the labeling is cheaper than the injury, then the product supplier will be liable. In 1995, the highest court in New York had to decide whether the two legal theories, a tort action of negligence for strict product liability and a contract action for implied warranty, are really one and the same. Many times when we file a complaint with product liability, there are three ground or three count. Count usually we use in criminal law. And one will be breach of warranty, another will be negligence, and the third one will be strict liability. And that's really what we always do. And the warranty, and of course, is it implied warranty? Like you're supposed to be using the product for the ordinary purpose that a consumer is expecting to use it. But many products today, or because of the chemicals or because of the parts, could be also strict liable because they hurt somebody. So are they the same? And this case was in your textbook, which I thought that was very interesting. In 1986, Nancy Denny slammed on the brakes of her Ford Bronco 2 in an effort to avoid a deer, and had walked directly into the path of her vehicle. And I know that in New Jersey we have a lot of deer, and we have signs that there might be deer crossing. And it's so sad because, boy, if that deer hit your car, you're dead. The Bronco rolled over, and Danny was severely injured. She sued Ford, asserting negligence. They should foreseen that the deer would come on the roads, especially in New Jersey. The dealers know that. Strict product liability and breach of implied warranty under the UCC. The jury came back with a mixed verdict. The Bronco was not unreasonably dangerous because, I mean, we all have cars and they're not dangerous if you drive them right. And defective, so there was no tort liability. So the manufacturer was not liable in this case because of that. However, the jury found that Ford had violated the implied warranty of merchantability by selling Danny a vehicle that was not fit for its ordinary purpose. And the ordinary purpose was that the deer would come in front, and therefore Ford should be anticipating or should foresee that, and therefore there was an implied warranty that it was not fit for the ordinary purpose. Please read the case in your textbook and post your response to the following question. I need you to read the case, and then I want to see your argument, because someday when you're going to become president of Ford Motor Company or any company that is going to put a product in commerce, I want you to see and debate so that you win your case and not be liable. And because if your company is always liable, you will be the first one to be terminated. What did Nancy Denny think she was buying? What did she buy? What did she think what did she think she bought, and what did she really buy? You know, many times we buy something and we have this bubble in our mind that by buying this product we can do this, we can do, you know, for example, the cream is going to get all my wrinkles away and I'm going to look at least 20 years younger. Or diet pill, you know, next thing you know, I'm going to be this gorgeous person. All at once, you know, my whole body changes, not just losing weight. So what is in my mind that she was thinking she was buying, and what did she really, really buy? Is it just transportation? Does this impose absolute liability on Ford? What might Ford have done differently? Is it ethical for a company to hype a product's quality and then disclaim any warranties concerning the product? And if you notice commercial on TV of all the things you can do with those cars, like I remember seeing the Jeep going up in top of the rock. I mean, look at some of these commercials. What you can do with that car, or you can do with that SUV, or what you can do with that truck. And they are hyping this product. They're building up a vision in your mind that that's what you want to buy that car for. Sometimes it's even your personality, your character. And then they disclaim any warranties concerning the product, but that's what the advertisement does. Finally, compare this case with the Norplan case in Lecture 10, Chapter 7 in textbook. Very, very interesting, because you see how advertisement now is putting something in your mind or what you can do with the product, and next thing you know, you do with the product and you get hurt. So compare that. I really would like that very much. And then what similarities and what are the difference that you see in the marketing campaign, and of course in the lawsuit. Because one of them was, you know, advertisement. We were talking about advertisement not disclosing all the information or misrepresenting people. And in this situation, it was very interesting because you're buying something because of the advertisement, and then next thing you know, the product has warranty that you cannot do certain things And it's very interesting, and I really would like to hear your discussion about this thing. Looking forward to reading your arguments, parts and discussion, and I really thank you for trying to have a better understanding of the legal reasoning and for the good of society, what the corporation, whether a corporation has a legal duty or not. Thank you.